What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is Dr. John Gray, your professor of positivity, and I just want to just thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you're enjoying your Saturday, your pre-Super Bowl celebration, whatever that is. I listen. The Eagles ain't in it, so it's just whatever to me. But I'm rooting for Andy Reid because as the former coach of the Eagles, that's my dude. So I'm rooting for Andy Reid. So I just want to just say what's up to everybody. Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Give me a shout out and let me know when you're on, because I have something that I want to share with you, and I want to put something in your spirit. I want to give you a little bit of an inspirational boost, because I want to talk about conquering your limits. The 8 things champions do to conquer their limits. This is my motto. It takes a little more to be a champion. It takes a little more to be a champion. So I just want you, if you have logged on. Melinda, how you doing? How you doing, my fellow author? How you doing? So thank you so much for tuning in. Give me a little shout out and let me know where you're logging in from, Melinda. I'm here representing the great state of New Jersey. And good old US of A. And now I realize that I have to say US of A because I have people who are logging on from London, New Zealand, Australia. It is so cool that we can touch people in this virtual space. So what I want to do is thank you for tuning in and tag somebody and let them know that we're about to get down into this awesome, wonderful seminar. We're about to break. I just need about 15 minutes of your time to break some things down, and let's flow. Let's flow to our purpose. Let's flow to the passion that we walk in. Let's make this happen. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey, Carol, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. And let me type in here. I'm representing from New Jersey. I'm gonna put in there representing New Jersey. I'm doing that in the representing New Jersey. There you go. I put that in the chat box for y'all. There you go. All right. I like to put that across the screen. I'll show y'all that real quick. There you go. Representing New Jersey. There you go. Hey, Carol, how are you? Hope that you got your book, and I hope you was able to enjoy that. There you go. Tag somebody and let them know they might want to join. They want to join in on this, but this is gonna be some good stuff right here. We're talking about conquering your limits. The 8 things champions do. I have a new book coming out. As a matter of fact, let me show you this real quick. Above and Beyond. 8 things champions do to conquer their limits. I'll be doing the pre-orders for this pretty soon on my website. Shantae, how you doing? And I have such a cool base of support, because in my accountability group and thinking into results, they helped me choose the title and help frame out the book cover with this. Hey, Angie, how you doing? So that's my wife, Angie. Love her. Shantae, what's up? So yes, Above and Beyond, it will be coming out very soon. I'll be doing, Shantae, I am well. So I'll be doing the pre-orders for this coming out. I cannot wait. I got so much exciting stuff going on. I mean, listen, it is all systems go. It, like me and my wife say, it's go time. It's go time. So while you're here, I want you to go ahead and let somebody know that I'm on. Hey, sweetheart. I got to put that up there. There you go. Boom. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? That's my girl. Tag somebody and share this. Share this on your platform and let them know, hey, get in here. Come watch this. Let me throw those hearts up. I'm throwing those hearts up. I'm thanking y'all for coming. See, I'm over here multitasking. Now, if I had my full team with me, I wouldn't be doing all this multitasking. But you know what? When you have to multitask, when you have to do certain things, at least it's letting you know that there are things that you're capable of doing, that if it's necessary, that you can jump in and get them done. Thank you so much, sweetie, and thank you for being the inspiration behind the book, because you're the one that keeps saying, listen, go ahead and put it out there. Put it out there. It's in your heart. It's what you're doing. It's part of your Champions Academy that you have that I'm going to talk about later on today, this evening. So go ahead, make it happen. So thank you so much, sweetie, for encouraging me and inspiring me to write that book. You know, we have to listen to inspiration whenever it comes to us. So let me go ahead and I want to share my screen. I want And I want your attention, because what I'm about to get into, it may not be for everybody. I hope it is for everybody, but there are people who are content to just be where they are, and it's cool. But I want to speak to the champion in you. I want to speak to the go-getter in you. I want to speak to that person who is motivated to make it happen. That's who I want. That's who I'm addressing. Those who want that spark. They just want that spark to make it happen. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen, because I want to get into this. Go ahead and share. Let me show that in the stream. Slideshow, start from the start. There we go. I hope you can see my screen. I'm still working this stuff out, y'all. Let me hide myself and get out of here. There we go. With this, as we've flown with this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Everybody with me? Let me know in the comments if you can see me, and if you can see the screen. Just say we're with you. Just let me know. Say we're with you. All right. There you go. Let's do this. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about me. A little bit about me. I am a husband. I'm a father. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm an author. I am a pastor as well, pastor of the Goodwill Tabernacle Baptist Church, and have been for the past 13 years. And I'm so glad, I'm thankful for my congregation. What a beautiful, beautiful set of people out of West Philadelphia. Yes, indeed. I am a faculty member at Stockton. I am a resilience coach. So I wear a lot of hats. Husband, father, I wear a lot of hats. But to whom much is given, much is required. To whom much is given, much is required. So let me go ahead and let me hide myself so that you can see the screen very much fuller. There you go. What am I best at with the least amount of effort? Am I living up to my fullest potential? Am I flexible enough to learn something new? What are my essential habits? Once again, we have to look at this from the lens of perspective. The power of perspective makes all the difference in the world between success and mediocrity. If you understand what I'm talking about, throw those hearts up. It is the power of perspective that makes the difference between where you want to go and getting there. Let me say that again. The power of perspective makes the difference between where you want to go and actually getting there. Makes all the difference in the world. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to flow with me in this exercise. I want you to think about this for a moment. I want you to take 1 minute just to type. I'm gonna give 1 minute to type in the chat what you are great at. Put in the comment section something, just take a minute, something you're great at. And if you're not able to type in the chat, I want you to just think about it and process for 1 minute. What am I great at? What am I great at? Not good. What am I great at? What am I outstanding at? What am I excellent at? Think about that. And then after you've had a chance to think about that, have you had a chance to process that? I want you to think about this. Now, take 1 minute to process about the things you need to improve upon. What do you need to improve upon? What are some things that you really want to be better at? What are some attributes about yourself that you would like to be better? Now, here's what I know. Whether we view ourselves from a deficit or a champion perspective, the results will follow. I think, therefore I am. That's what Rene Descartes said. I think, therefore I am. How we view ourselves makes all the difference in the world. Because oftentimes, when we think about what we're not good at or something negative about ourselves, we can verbalize that in a moment's notice. We can, matter of fact, we'll run a litany down. But if we think about what we're great at, we always take all this time to think about, what am I great at? We can very readily talk about what we are not good at, but we're not so quick to talk about what we're great at. And we must change that paradigm. We have to change that modality of thinking. Before you can run down the full gamut of what you're not good at, you should just as readily be able to list down all the things that you're excellent at. Because there is excellence in you. You do have a measure of excellence in you. You just have to ask yourself, from which lens am I going to keep looking at myself from? Because how you process and what perspective you process from, the desired results will follow. Success is not coincidental. It is not a coincidence. Success is achieved on purpose. And the difference between what makes some people successful and other people not successful is that the highly accomplished, they have learned that what the majority of people will not do. They've learned to do what the majority of people will not do. Will not do, not thinking about doing. So let's take a look at the 8 things that champions do that set them apart from the rest. Let's take a look at them. And numero uno on my list. They're all important, mind you. They are all important. But number 1 on my list is people with a champion mindset. They live with a sense of purpose. And defining your purpose specifies what it is that you want to accomplish. You know, we all ask that question, what am I here for? Why am I here? What is my purpose on this planet? People who are champion minded, they have realized a sense of the greater purpose that they have to walk in. Successful people know their purpose and why it's important to them. And this purpose drives them and it keeps them focused and disciplined. Secondly, champion-minded people prioritize. They prioritize. When they've defined their purpose, they know what to do, but prioritizing defines how they'll reach that goal by breaking it down into smaller, doable actions and not allowing yourself to be distracted because you realize what's important and what's not. You know what's important to you because what's important to you is what you give your energy to. Let me say that again. What's important to you is what you give your energy to. Thirdly, the champion mindset realizes that planning is essential. People who have that champion mentality, I believe that when it's said about Kobe Bryant, that Mamba mentality, they don't just wake up every day and just do what they feel at a whim. They don't just wake up to the cares of whatever happens in their day. They decide in advance what must be done and they execute their plan. Successful people focus and they don't get distracted. They keep a calendar, they make lists and they check them twice. They're stingy with their time because they do not have time for unnecessary things. I want to say this clearly. A goal without a plan is just a dream. When your dream is written down, you're giving yourself directions to your destiny. Third, they protect their attention. People with a champion mindset protect their attention. Rather than allowing these distractions to sidetrack them, champions have boundaries. And they don't allow anybody to just infringe upon their boundaries because they know they have work to do. In other words, they don't have time for play. They know that their time is valuable, their time is important, and they guard their time. They strictly enforce the boundaries they have to stay to the task of their plan. You know why? Because distractions become delays, and delays eventually become denials. Champions push through. 99% of people will procrastinate and put things off because it's not fun to them. The 1% understands that achieving a goal means working beyond a feeling or through things that you just don't enjoy. Just because it's something that you don't enjoy doesn't mean it doesn't have purpose for you. And champions know that. It requires the pushing through of some things that aren't necessarily fun, but they're necessary to achieving your purpose. Unsuccessful people live for the weekend, but champions live for their purpose on purpose. 6, champions know how to receive feedback. You know, one of the hardest things for people to do is to receive criticism. Inherently, we don't like being criticized. But one thing that champions do, they know what to do with feedback. Even if it's something they don't want to hear, they know how to use it for the overall purpose of their growth and their development. Champions will use that feedback to propel them toward their purpose. Plus, also, champions know that they can't just listen to everybody's feedback. So they make sure they put themselves in circles that will make them better and grow them into people that they want to be. Next, champions grow and evolve, and they're constantly learning. You know, I read that somewhere the successful CEO, they read about 50 books a year. My question is, what's on the nightstand or your office desk? What are you reading right now? What are you putting into what? You know, you are what you eat. What are you feeding your intellect? What are you feeding yourself in terms of capacity to grow? That's the important thing. What are you feeding yourself? There are people who can tell you all about Game of Thrones, but can't even tell you what they want out of their own lives. They can break down all the characters in Game of Thrones, but can't even break down their own life. To me, that doesn't make sense. Listen, to somebody, that may make total sense. But from my perspective, I'm just saying, I'd rather be more in tune with where I'm going than where some character in a show is going. Lastly, champions take bold action. Carpe diem means seize the day. One of my favorite quotes is from Alexander the Great. Fortune favors the bold. Fortune favors the bold. If you want bold results, you have to take bold action. Period, bottom line. If you want bold results, you have to take bold action. It is just that simple. Small action, small results. Bold action, bold results. It's a matter of how far you're willing to go. What are you willing to do to achieve your means, the end result of your purpose? How far are you willing to go? What are you ready to do? Remember, it takes a little more. It takes a little more to be a champion. It takes a little more resolve. It takes a little more effort. It takes a little more grit. It takes a little more tenacity. It takes a little more from you to get to where you want to go. Here's what I like to live by. To do what you've never done, you must become someone you never thought you could. To do what you've never done, you must become someone you never thought you could. That means that's that deeper dive. You got to take the deeper dive. You got to invest in yourself. How much are you worth? You'll see my website scrolling around across the screen, drjohnegray.com. Go visit my website because I am starting something called Champions Academy. Champions Academy. This is an 8-week online course that not only do you have the online work, but you have 8 weeks where we meet weekly and I coach you weekly in a group coaching capacity. So you have to realize that in order to get the best and the optimum out of yourself, you have to put yourself in a position to succeed. You have to put yourself in position to be great. Position yourself. That means investing in yourself. You know, far too often people focus on their outer, their clothes, their shoes, their accessories. But you got to realize that there's work that's going to have to be done from an internal place. That introspective, deep dive work that you have to do. And there's no getting around that. So go to my website, drjohnegray.com. I would love to join you with Champions Academy. Here's my closing thought. You are the author of your own story. Stop letting other people borrow your pen. It is time for you to make it happen for yourself. It is time for you to make it happen. It's time for you to be who you are destined to be. It's time for you to be who you are purposed to be. It is time to raise the level of your excitement for your own journey. Put yourself around some like-minded people. Make it happen. 2021 is your year. You're here for a purpose. Visit my website, drjohnegray.com. I will show you how to walk with resilience, to walk with perseverance, to accept your assignment with purpose. Some people are scared to walk in that purpose. Don't be scared. You know, like you say back in the day, don't be scared. Walk in your purpose. Walk in who you were deemed to be. Stop settling for less than who you were called to be. Make it happen. This has been Dr. John Gray, your professor of positivity. And I am also your resilience coach. Go to my website, drjohnegray.com, and check out Champions Academy. This 8-week dive into learning yourself and growing for your purpose. I guarantee you after 8 weeks, you will have a clearer picture of who you are, what you want to do, and the necessary steps to get there. I guarantee you that. Yes, Angie, accept your assignment and purpose. Yes, accept it. Some people are running from their assignment and they're running from their purpose. Don't run from it, embrace it. Accept and embrace your assignment and your purpose. Once again, you can reach me at drjohnegray.com. This has been your Professor Positivity. I am signing off. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. And I will see you tomorrow at 12 as I bring the message from the Goodwill Tabernacle Baptist Church. Take care, everybody. This is Dr. Gray signing.